Okay, my dear students, and today is the last part of the chapter vectors. Due to health reason, I could not continue for quite many days. So now onwards, most probably will continue. So the last part is properties of cross product of vectors. Cross product definition I already gave in the previous class. A cross B is equal to AB sin theta. This time sin theta will come. Cross product cos theta comes. And since the answer is a vector, that's why we are multiplying. This is only scalar, so we are multiplying by a vector quantity here. That is n cap. That is called unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. Okay. Now properties of cross product of vectors. First property is A cross B will be equal to minus. When you reverse the order, then you have to give a minus sign. A cross B will be equal to minus of B cross A. Not like the scalar product. In the scalar product, A dot B will be equal to B dot A. We can change the order without minus sign. But here we have to, when we change the order, reverse the order, we have to give a minus sign. And another property is A cross A. When you multiply the same kind of vectors, cross product, the answer will come 0. What is the reason behind it? Let us prove this. We will take LHS first. A cross B formula, we will write AB sin theta n cap. RHS will be doing like this minus, here we will be writing a BA sin minus theta and then n cap. When you reverse order, the angle sign will become negative. We write minus BA and AB, same thing, we can write AB in this order only, we write sin minus sin will become negative, will be coming also as negative. We write a minus sin theta into minus sin theta n cap, minus minus becomes plus. So AB sin theta n cap. Then it becomes equal. That is in cross product, when we reverse the order, we have to give a minus sign. Like C cross D will be equal to minus D cross C. When you interchange the reverse order, you have to give a minus sign. This one, how to prove? A cross A will be 0 because we will take LHS first. A cross A will be written as A sin angle will be the same vector is 0 degree and n cap. Sin 0 is 0, the entire thing becomes 0. So this is the idea behind it. So A cross A becomes 0, same kind of vectors you multiply, answer is 0. Not like the scalar product. In scalar product, A dot A become A square. I dot I become I square, and the magnitude of I is 1, so that answer will become 1. So with respect to I, J, K, we will be writing as, suppose we are having I cross J, then we can write J cross I, we are reversing the order, put a minus sign. And out here, I cross I will give the answer 0. Same way J cross J, same kind of vectors, cross product is 0. K cross K, the answer is 0. Now I cross J will be equal to K, whatever is the left over, because I cross J, if you apply the formula here, we will be writing I J sin 90 degree, because I and J, the angle between them is 90 degree, and then unit vector will come. Unit vector has to be perpendicular to both, that's why it will be K, whatever is missing also. I cross J will be equal to K. Same way, we can follow a cyclic order like this. This is I, this is J, this is K. We'll put in a circle in a clockwise direction. We can check like this. I cross J will be equal to K. J cross K. J cross K will be equal to I. K cross I. K cross I will be equal to J. Similarly, when you do the opposite reverse, like J cross I will be equal to minus K. K cross J will be equal to minus I cross K will be equal to minus J. When you reverse the order, then you will give a minus sign. So this is how we apply the cross product of two vectors in terms of I and J and K. So you see some problems on the cross product. Okay, here is the problem. A is given this, B is given this. We have to find A cross B. This time we have to find the cross product, not the dot product. Dot product last time I taught how to find. Dot product was quite easy. We will multiply only like front, like I with I, this with this, the answer will come. Like for example, a dot b you have to find, you like 2 for the 8, minus plus sign will multiply, minus 6, 8 minus 6 minus 4, and simplified answer will come in number, means only magnitude will come. But a cross b answer will not come only in magnitude. Now see how we can multiply. A cross b, there are two methods. So see the first method. A cross b we need to find out. We will not multiply the same thing because we know I cross I gives answer 0. So we will not multiply them. We will multiply different thing. This with this will multiply, this with this. For this with this, and this with this will multiply. For this will multiply this and multiply with this. We will not multiply the same thing. Let us multiply the number first along with the sign. Plus 2 2s are 4. I cross j, we can follow the circle here same way like I, j, k. I cross j will give k, positive k, we like that. 2 into this we like minus 2. 2 ones are this 1 out here, so 2 ones are 2. Sign is minus, so we'll put a minus sign here. I cross k, let us check. I cross k will give the answer minus j because we are doing like this way, reverse order this hand, and we are doing it anti-clockwise, so minus sign. So this one we finished. We are not multiplying same thing, we are multiplying only the different thing. With 3 now we will multiply. Minus 12, 3 4 the 12, sign is minus plus minus. J cross I. J cross I will become minus k. Don't multiply the same thing. J and J don't multiply. J cross J is 0. So minus minus becomes plus 3. 3 ones are 3. J cross K. J cross K gives answer minus I. That is done. So now with 4 we multiply this one k. Multiply 4 4 is 16. K into I. K into I gives J. 4 2s are 8. K into J. K into J gives minus I. So one observation, we can see the brackets there. In bracket K is once will come positive, once will come negative. J will come negative and positive. Alternately, one time it will come positive, the next time it will come positive. So minus I, then this will come plus I. You can check once again. This K into J. K into J, this is minus I. Or here this one. There is a mistake, it is 3 into this. 3 J into K. J into K. J into K gives plus I. This is how you can correct it. Within bracket now, same thing will come once with the positive sign and once it will come with the negative sign. So that way you can check out. Now we'll simplify it. This becomes 4k minus minus plus 2j minus minus 12k plus 3i plus 16j minus 8i. Now we will write in order. First we will write I, then we will write j, then k. Simplify. Minus 8i plus 3i will be minus 5i. 16j plus 2j become 18j. 12k plus 4k will be the answer 16k. This is the answer of A cross B. If you have to find the magnitude of A cross B, we have to do, then we will be doing like this A cross B. Just now the answer is over here. A cross B, if you have to find, we will do like this. The square of this, square of this, square of this. We will write that is minus 5 square, 18 square, 16 square, and we will find the answer using calculator. That means your answer will come 25, 324, 256, and simplify whatever comes in the answer of the magnitude of A cross B. There is one more method of finding A cross B, that is called determinant method. A cross B is second method. You can see whichever method you find easier, you can follow it. A cross B to find, we do like this. This is called determinant. First, we will be writing I, J, K. Let us write out here I, here we write J, here we write K. And the numbers will write here 2, minus 3, 4. 2 sign also will take. Minus 3, 4. Here 4, 2, minus 1. 4, 2, minus 1 we will write. And now we will multiply. We will expand the determinant. How do we expand it? Please learn that. First we will be writing I and give a bracket. First we start with this I, then J, then K. I bracket. Sign will be now minus J. sign for the first one is positive, second one is negative, and this is positive. So here you can give us positive, negative, and positive. Back sign, that is plus I minus j plus k will write. When we take I, this column and this row will not take. We'll see 4 things here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from the top, like this way, and then we do minus this. After hiding I, this row, this column, you don't see that 1, 2, 3, 4 multiply now. Minus, minus, plus, 3 ones are 3. Put a minus. After multiplying one column, we put a minus sign. Then 4 twos are like 8. Then taking j, hide this one, this column and this row. What are the things you see? 2, 4, 4, 1. 2, 4, 4, 1. Start from the right hand side, whatever comes first, from top you have to start. 2 into this, become minus 2, 4, 4 is 16. And the last one k, then you see this column, this row, you are hiding 1, 2, 3, 4, multiply. 2 2s are 4, put a minus sign, minus, minus, plus 12. Middle sign is minus on this. So when you minus 3 into 4 is minus 12, so middle sign is already minus, minus, minus becomes plus. Now we simplify it and find answer. 3 minus 8 becomes a minus 5y. Minus 2 minus 16 gives minus 18 and minus minus plus 18j. 12 plus 16 for 16k. You get the same answer what we got by this method. Determinant method, most of the students they follow it because there is a less chance of error. But out here you have to think, you have to draw the circle and then do it slowly. And here it comes with shorter. I mean faster it comes, the answer. So either of the method you can follow to find the cross product of two vectors. Now see one numerical, you can try at home as the homework. If f is given like this, f is given 2i plus 3j plus 5k and displacement is given 2i minus 3j plus 4k. Find the work done by force. This is homework 1. Homework number 2. If f equal to 3i minus 4j minus k and r is equal to 3i plus 2j plus k, find torque produced by force. Okay, these two questions are your homework. How to do this? First one, work, we have to find one. Work is an example of dot product, that is a scalar product. You will be taking the W is equal to F dot S, F dot S. Simply find the dot product between them, the direct answer will come. This into this multiply, this with this multiply, this with this. Just find the dot product. Second case, you have to find torque. Torque is a vector quantity and these two are also vectors. That is, you have to take vector product or the cross product. As I told you, torque formula is, hint is torque is equal to R cross F. So torque, to find out, you have to take cross product between R and F. Here the hint I am giving, hint is W is equal to F dot S. Here you have to take dot product, here you have to take cross product. The cross product you can take by the circle method, cyclic method, or you can do it by determinant method. So these two questions you must try today. Okay. And tomorrow we will be starting a new chapter, kinematics. That means equation of motion in a one dimension, in a straight line, linear motion will be